Yeah. Happy 4th of July, people. So, here we are. Because it's the 4th of July, we have our next live commentary. And it's this sci fi classic. A sci fi classic that Shadow Leon considers to be his favorite movie of all time, and I don't blame him for that. This is another one of my favorite movies of all time. This film is iconic start to finish. This was one of the biggest 90s films of my childhood, and I cannot wait to rewatch this right now. Like, I loved this movie growing up. Like, this was tied with Star Wars for the sci fi films that defined my childhood. Like, yeah, thanks, Anthony, and your first one. Yeah, but here we go, guys. Let's begin this in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Showtime. Alright, can't skip these warnings. Bullshit. That's nice. I've only seen the first one. Alright, that fixes. There. Nice. I need to see it next week. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm just gonna share this to Facebook. Quick. Okay. Here we are. Alright. Now it's nice we're seeing Maxine Monday. I might have to see it next week because I got things going on this weekend. Now I'm gonna see it and review it because I love the first two. Yeah, we have our opening scene on the moon. Yeah. And there's our spaceship. The aliens heading to Earth. And getting their vision, and it sets up the movie. Yeah, some ice. The popcorn, some ice cold Pepsi for this little live stream. Yep. I like how REM's It's the End of the World plays in this first scene at the base, because symbolizing the invasion that's soon about to start. Right here, it's a perfect little song to play in the background for this scene. like, this is like, guys, this movie came out back when Roland Emmerich made films like this, The Patriot, Universal Soldier, produced stuff like Eight Legged Freaks, Days of Tomorrow. Back when he was cool. Now he's direct films like 10,000 BC, the shit sequel to this movie I'm watching, which is his worst movie. Yeah, many other bad stuff now. Like, what happened? Alright. I'm just gonna message. Alright. Alright, I'm still watching, guys. Alright. Other people. Alright. Just had to message Leon and Godzilla Fan for Life and see if they want to join the live chats of this. Alright. There's President Whitmore and his daughter. Yeah, Shadow Leon just arrived. Yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that's their favorite movie of all time. And I don't care what Nostalgic Group says. Independence Day sucks because it's cheesy. I'm glad it's cheesy. Like, yeah, it's not a realistic movie, but movies aren't supposed to be realistic. They're supposed to be fun like this. Like, I like this movie doesn't care it's not realistic and it's too corny. It's just a really fun, enjoyably epic film. That's what I like about it. And it's got great characters. Yeah, this guy also directed the 1998 Godzilla film, which I enjoy. If it would, now, I do agree maybe it should not have been called. I do agree it should not be called Godzilla, it should be called Dinozilla, but I don't think that movie's as Godzilla 1988 is also as bad as people want to make it out to be. The only problem is it should have been called Dinozilla, not associated with Godzilla. That's kind of the problem. Dinozilla would have been a better title. Now we're back to New York. I think we meet David in this part. Yeah, New York's the part where we meet David and his dad, Judd Hirsch. I do really like Goldblum and Hirsch's chemistry in this film. Yeah, literally. Mm. Yeah, here's the office where. Yeah, yeah, and there's David's coworker. Yeah, AK. Oh, just a little heads up, guys. If you watch that Disney film Milan, that one soldier. You know that one soldier with the bruised eye that Milan meets, like one of Milan's three soldier friends. That guy that's like the guy with the deep voice, like that's talking to David. That's actually the voice actor for him. Yeah, the voice actor that voices that little soldier with the bruised eye and the grumpy one that. I just forget the guy's name. I mean, the character's name. And that guy's also in that Simpsons, also guest starred in that Simpsons episode where Homer had the hair prescription, and then Smithers exposed him, and then he lost it, and he lost the promotion. Mr. Burns got him. Yeah, that guy. Hey, Jedi Prime. Happy 4th of July to you too. Well, in my area, sadly, Canada Canada doesn't have Independence Day, but who cares? I'm just gonna. I know a lot of my subscribers have Independence Day, so that's why we're doing this live stream. Ah, and now we get to our one of cinema's most underrated heroes, Russell Case. Yeah, Russell Case. One of the most underrated heroes of movie history ever. And you'll know why later. You'll know why later. That's our later parts. Now, this is his first scene flying over land, and there's a great story here. And he's got a great story arc too here. Like, he starts off as a laughingstock because of his story of abducting aliens that people think was just a lie or something, but oh, Godzilla fan for life, and that's perfect timing. Yep. He starts off with laughingstock, but his story also develops as a character as this movie progresses. And now, honestly, like if John Claude Van Damme played Stephen Heller, if he didn't decline the role, I would have liked to see that. I mean, him and Roland Emmerich worked together on Universal Soldier, so this would be a nice reunion for them. And now we're back to the White House. And guys, another reason this movie doesn't need sequels either is because this movie has three little story parts. The beginning is day 2, the middle is day 3, and the third and final chapter is day 4, the final battle. So this right here, one whole movie was the perfect trilogy. Right there. What? I wish Independence was a trilogy. Well, you have this movie, day 2, day 3, day 4. There's your perfect little trilogy for this. One whole movie with those 3 days as it takes place. We did not need no shitty resurgence. Or a shit gents. Well, I'm not surprised. There are a lot of Marvel films in the '90s weren't doing so well. Like, it wasn't until 1998's Blade that they would start to really get well. And now we're off to Iraq. Oh yes, they're the first place to see. I think they're the first place to see the alien ship arriving, and then Persian Gulf. Yeah, I wish you could have made that. Like, Shadow, I wish you would have made something like that instead of stuff like 10,000 BC or Anonymous or a sequel to this. Isobar would have been way better than those. Now that would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Godzilla fan for life. Definitely not wrong there. And honestly, Shadow Leon, I think they made a wise choice doing that. And there's our first casualty from the aliens. Yeah. Okay, that's what I made. And with the president telling people to stay in their homes, well, that does not gonna turn out well for some people. Yeah, like the old David staff doesn't really care about the report right now. They're more worried about the news. Absolutely, 1996 was perfect. You had this movie, Mission Impossible, like the ones you mentioned. Now we're back with Russell again. And these three idiots making fun of Russell don't know what hell they're about to be in for later. Yeah. See? Yeah. It's pretty ironic how the guy who plays Russell is literally the same guy that plays the uncle in the National Lampoon Vacation movies. Like, yeah, yeah, went from like, yeah, went from the shitter was clogged in Christmas Vacation to literally saving all of humanity from a bunch of aliens. Like, okay, now we're at Stephen Hiller and Jasmine. Hey, pretty much, yeah, pretty much in, yeah, pretty much Will Smith and what was pretty much his first $800 million grosser at the box office. Like, Bad Boys launched his movie career. Independence Day though was the movie that like really made him a major money making star, with some downs, but this was a film that really revolutionized him as a summer star for the time being. Eh, some basketball kids are seeing the commotion. Yeah, all of David's staff are fleeing. Yeah. Yes, Dark Prime. Men in Black came a year after this. Men in Black's also a great one. Meh. That's nice to know about the Shadow game. Man, now that July's here, I really hope that Sonic 3 trailer comes out very soon. It was rumored to be coming out in July. Worst DreamWorks movie for you, Godzilla fan for life, is the Boss Baby. Well, I think this is not a shock to anybody. Shark Tale. Shark Tale for me is the worst one. Yeah, for me, Shark Tale is the worst DreamWorks movie ever. And ironically, that sadly also stars Will Smith. Ironic. Yeah, that one about Will Smith's Uncanny Valley fish, or like Shark Tale sucks. The underwater world just, if that world's underwater, that might as well just be a world in the real surface. That's one of the worst underwater worlds I've ever seen in my life. Just looks like the same as likely Human New York. So you could have just, if you had not made it a fish movie and just made it an animated humans movie or a live action movie, you'd miss nothing. Like, you might as well just made them all humans. You would have missed nothing. It was just them trying to cash in on Finding Nemo. When Finding Nemo actually had good characters, it had a properly realistic underwater world, and it was beautifully animated, and well written and directed, and not lazy. Yeah, it definitely seemed like a terrible idea. I'm glad that got scrapped. See, people can say what they want about Finding Dory, but the original plan Finding Nemo 2 seemed worse than what we got instead. Oh, and now Stephen Hiller sees the alien ship. Uh, and there's David again. All of his staff were gone. They fled. Mm. Death. That's what's happening. Gotta call my lawyer. Honestly, you should. Honestly, you should call your lawyer. No, you should still call your lawyer. Should warn your lawyer too, actually. Call everybody you know. No. Man, what happened with you between you and David's not important. Right now, you need to flee and need to listen to him. And they just cut off the signals. Ah, that's nice. Oh, God. Do so in an orderly fashion. Yeah, they're already panicked. They're not orderly fashioning anything. They're rioting. Oh, yeah, the aliens got it. Got any 4th of July plans Stephen Hiller had pretty much now canceled. Yeah, the people's still writing on Dragonheart. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Dragonheart. Yeah, David's dad was pretty. David's dad was pretty much prepared for any raiders. No, The Day After Tomorrow is the only Roland Emmerich film you've seen in cinema. Oh wow. I didn't see a single film from Roland in a cinema. There you are. You gotta go with your siblings. The alien's about to destroy your area. Oh? Yeah. And now we're back to Jasmine. Um, um, can't believe some of these people are so stupid to leave. Yeah, like honestly, Jasmine's right. Like, her friends should not go. Yeah, she's lying about that promise. Ah, nice. It's a nice little revenge. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah. I remember there was an extended version of her scene at work where she had to clearly had to take her son there with her because she clearly couldn't find anyone else to look after him. So, and her boss, that's clearly I think Mario. Like, it was a kid doing here, and he was like, "If you leave, you're fired." Like, not in this version I'm watching though. Like this, that was like there was an extended version of that scene, like the extended version of the film that had that scene. That's how you can find the scene, guys. I'm watching the theatrical cut because that's the one I own. Oh, there's Dave. There's David. Yeah, I do remember the extended cut. I've seen the extended cut. Well, might be a little hard to Dark Prime. It might be a little hard to find. Man. I was checking some comments on my videos, guys. Yeah, there's David and President Whitmore meeting each other for. Oh. Yeah, that ship's opening its beam. The ship's getting ready to open its beam. Yeah, the ship's getting ready to blast them. Yeah, definitely Thomas Whitmore. Like, the first film is awesome. Like, they made him such a great character in the first film. And then, hence the sequel. When you get to the 20s Resurgence, and then you get to Resurgence where he's pretty much now a useless, traumatized whack hobo who just plays a role in the movie in the second one to die a stupid, shitty sacrifice that means nothing. Because it did nothing at all. Yeah, definitely. The merge ship firing the Death Beam was like the Death Star. We're getting to that part, actually. We're literally getting to the White House part right now. Ugh. And there's these stupid people on the roof that think they're so cool. Thinking these aliens want to be their friends. Oh my god. Yeah, these people are stupid. Yeah, these people stupidly got themselves killed. Hmm. What? Hey, these people on the roof are dumbass. Yeah, like this month I gotta watch Twister. I have it on VHS, so since I remember I bought the VHS, I still need. I'm gonna watch Twister next week. I'll watch. Yeah, they're opening their beam to kill your asses, idiots. And now that Jasmine's coworker realized she should have listened. Already, clearly. They're all gonna realize how stupid they were to not leave. These aliens want to be your friends. No, they don't. All these aliens want every one of you guys dead. Yep, here we go. Very predictable. Oh, alright, we got the White House parts. Yeah, everybody's getting ready to flee the White House. Uh-oh. Yeah. You all should have left town. Oh, bye these stupid idiots. These stupid idiots that thought the aliens want to be your friends. Yeah, and sadly these people that did try to leave town were also killed. Uh, and there goes the Empire State Building. Oh, not there yet. I'm not at the White House bit just yet. Right now we're seeing the Empire State Building blowing up. And there goes David's coworker. Now we're at the White House part. One of the most iconic scenes in cinema. The iconic shots in cinema. Yet. Definitely better than a lot of quote. Yeah, better cinematic shot than a lot of so-called shots today. The majority of stuff today. Ironic. Ironic how that scene had better special effects than movies today. And there goes the Capitol building. Um, uh, okay, well, they made it. They made it. They got out of there just before the fires could hit their plane. They're out of there. There goes all the city. Yeah, like, yes, Shadow Leon. You're definitely biggest examples of that. Ezra Miller's The Flash, Indiana Jones, and the Diary of Disney. The beginning scene where you have younger Indiana Jones voiced by 100-year-old Harrison Ford. Big examples of that right there. Or hell, Ant-Man Quantumania, Potato Doc. Yeah, ugly, creepy, smiling as fuck MODOK. Examples of shitty CGI today. All right there. Yeah, there's the family dog. Oh, phew, the family dog's safe. Thank God. And that's the end of the beginning. Now we're on to the middle of the story, July 3rd. The aftermath. Yeah, Mr. Electric. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. He ruined my dream journal. I did not. Although, to be fair, Mr. Electric's quote, like, I know everything, and you know nothing, are pretty much my words to shitty directors today. Yeah. Yeah, obviously John Williams didn't do the score, but who did the score? David Arnold did the score. David Arnold. Yeah. Kind of does sound like John Williams, though. And there's President Whitmore after the aftermath of nearly escaping the White House explosion. And now he really feels, yeah, Whitmore already feels regretful not evacuating the city earlier. And like right there, like, here's the thing. Whitmore's not some corrupt president. Like, this guy feels sad that they didn't get to save everybody and didn't get to evacuate people much quicker. It's another great thing about his character. Like, he really feels regret not saving this town sooner. Yeah, even the helicopter wasn't lucky. Mm. You can tell Whitmore feels so regretful that he didn't get to save everybody in time. Yeah, there's Jasmine and Dylan, like, after they hid their falling devastation. And now they see all the ruins, destroyed city. Dang, man. City got destroyed. Hmm. I can bet you Steven probably hold me this like this sold the student next to him's like holy ironic. Like, I can bet you Steven probably secretly is, but he's just trying to hide it. I can bet you Steven probably secretly is scared. He probably thinks his family's dead. He doesn't know, obviously doesn't know that they survived. Like, he probably thinks they died in that explosion. It's probably more it's probably hoping, like, it's probably worried about their safety right now. Yeah, his partner's so goofy. Gotta love how you kind of have that Top Gun style humor during these scenes. Right here. Oh. And I think we're on to our first dogfight. mm, yep, there it is. Mm. Yeah, it's shielded. Yeah, it's got like that Star. Yeah, this kind of has that like Star Wars and Top Gun like feel to this whole scene. Like where here, like you have the Resistance fighters, like kind of the Resistance fighters, like flying in the Top Gun jets and trying to take down this big alien ship. Whereas, like with New Hope, when they're trying to take down the Death Star. Well, there goes his partner. There goes one. There's another one. God. Well, another one down. These guys are getting creamed. These guys are getting smoked. Dang. Oh no, there's his partner. Okay, I thought the first guy that died in this fight was his partner. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, that's not gonna be a good idea. What? Will it glow her down? Well, R.I.P. Jimmy. R.I.P. Jimmy. Another great shot. These alien fighters flying over that whole air flight ground. Flying over their base ground and shoot. These aliens flying over and shooting at their whole base ground. With all the other pilots still on ground. Well, uh-oh. Oh, it's close. But that alien got through. Dang. Oh. Now that is pod racing. Nice. Definitely nice deserved record. Very nice, well deserved record. Well, Yep. And Hitler just lands in the desert on his parachute. Goes in the middle of nowhere with a destroyed ship. Still has his parachute stuck to him. There we go. Oh my god. Well, he sees an alien. Yep. Yeah, one of our first aliens. Just with one punch. Oh, that's a glimpse of what our aliens are gonna look like. Like, we're not gonna see their full appearance until Brent Spiner's scene. Not until Brent Spiner's scene. Yeah, once, like, at the scene with Brent Spiner, that's when we really get to see their full appearance. Yeah. Looks like Jasmine and Dylan now have a car to use. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, honestly, Russell's right. They should leave with them. Oh my god. Eh, yeah, that just made a plane sick. Yeah. No, he's been. Yeah, there's his. Yeah, there's his piece of shit assistant. It's like, we should sacrifice more people. And even Whitmore does not like that idea. He's not sacrificing more people for. Fuck. Oh my god, fuck this stupid assistant. I don't care about people. I want to launch a nuclear weapon. Lipin has sacrificed more people to kill his aliens. Don't worry, at least. Thank God this. Thank God this dumb bow tie assistant of Whitmore gets his comeuppance near the end and gets fired. Like, yep. Yeah, Secretary of Defense. There we go. Secretary of Defense. Jerks are worse than villains indeed. This guy technically is the main villain. He doesn't give a fuck about killing more people at all. And he only cares more about his job and money, clearly. He's pretty much a. He's as bad as, like. He's almost as bad as Harry Shearer's character in Godzilla 1998's. And the soon to be elected mayor in that movie as well. He's pretty much a combination of both those characters. He's pretty much a combination of both. Right there. All in one character. Yeah, now we're back to Jasmine helping evacuate some survivors. Some clearly traumatized and injured survivors. There's another one. All of these survivors look hurt pretty bad. Yep. Steven's still stuck in the desert with the parachute. Oh no, he's carrying that alien. Oh right, yeah, he's carrying the alien back to the base to get that autopsy from Brent Spiner later. Right. Just kicking the dead alien's body. Love that line. Could have been in a barbecue. Like how he says it later during the final battle. Ah. Oh. Some more evacuees. Yeah, the evacuees with the trailers. All driving in hordes. Yeah, you see Russell's trailer. Oh. Yeah, there's Russell. Yep. Another bit where some other characters meet. Yeah, so I guess they pretty much get. I think I remember they pretty much get him back to the base. Oh, that's that character. Okay, where is he? Yep. Ah, get into the surgery. I think we're getting to the surgery part in a little bit. Oh, shut up, Secretary of Self-Defense. You don't mean jack shit. Uh, there's Brent Spiner's character. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy dies in one of the most iconic scenes of the movie. And somehow the sequel. No, I'm not dead. I just went in a coma for 20 whole years. Yeah, a coma for being choked by a fucking alien. A coma from having your neck choked. So that the alien could talk to the people to let him out so we could kill them. Yeah, somehow he literally just goes in a coma. Like, he looks pretty dead by the end of it. By the end of his screen time in this movie, he looked dead. Then again, the writers are lazy, so that's not a shock. Writers for the sequel that forced Roland Emmerich to make the sequel were lazy. But back to our commentary on the film. And now we're at that base. Yeah. Hmm. Oh boy. Hello, Junebug Films. All, yeah, all the other aliens they found. The only good thing Will Smith ever slept with or was an alien. Good one. Good one. Yeah. Mm. Well, it's probably not a smart idea. Uh, that's not going to be a smart idea. No, you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, Junebug. Yeah. Uh, probably never. Yeah, Secretary of Self-Defense clearly had no plan on any of this. Oh. Um. No. Yeah, pretty much now. Yeah, and after getting that news, Steven now clearly thinks his wife and soon-to-be son are dead. There. And speaking of that, we're back to Jasmine. Yeah, they're pretty much just stopping and take a bit of refuge for a little while. All right, here we go. Got this iconic scene. No, not the release me scene. I mean the surgery scene. Uh, oh, uh, okay, now, yeah. But that thing popping open should be a warning. Should have been clearly to not continue trying to operate on that thing, though. Oh, boy. Oh, it's. Oh, oh, dear. Not yet. It's about to be soon. Yeah, now it's alive. It's alive. Guys, get away from it. Get away from that thing. It's alive. Oh boy. Oof. Oh, yeah. Roland Emmerich makes a campy, fun, enjoyably epic alien, corny alien sci-fi film, and he actually makes a pretty and actually even puts a terrifying scene in it, and it's about to get more terrifying soon, because now we're at that iconic part. Another one of the scariest, another one of these scariest moments from my childhood. Uh, oh God, here we are. Release. I like how at least he tries to save him, thinking he's still alive, but no way, like that. But like the commander clearly knows he's dead because he sees him being choked, and here comes our alien. What? And Frank Welker does a good job making this alien, doing good well with a terrifying alien voice. No, that is not bull. Yeah, I like how they get ready to shoot it. After they say it, the glass is not bulletproof, and they destroy the alien right there. Now we're back to David. Well, so is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he regretted turning it down when he once he saw how successful it was. No. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It's nothing. Nothing. Shut up, Secretary of State. No. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Yeah, he's just as bad as him. He's just as bad as Harry Shearer's character from Godzilla 1998, and also just as bad as that mayor from the same movie that's too obsessed with his re-election. I mean, obsessed with his election. He's as bad as all three of these people. Like, yeah, like they're like, so yeah, we did it. Like Whitmore clearly knows they did not. Yeah, yeah, you tell him, Whitmore. You tell this idiot off. Like Whitmore's clearly starting to see that this guy's definitely not trustworthy. Hmm. Worst movie I saw in the theater. Ugh. I guess I'd have to say. Definitely would have to go to, I think, maybe the Fall of Shitwalker. Yeah, the Fall of Skywalker. I guess I'd have to say the Fall of Skywalker is the worst theater experience I had because of how much of a shitty movie that was. Yeah. And now Stephen Hiller is reunited with Jasmine. Okay, they better not. Yeah, they better not forget these other survivors. Yeah. Nice, nice little embrace. So I. Oh wait, recently I re. Oh wait, for recent theater experiences, that be Beau's Afraid. Yeah, the one with the giant penis monster. That boring 3-hour movie by Ari Aster. The one that, yeah, where I was stuck in the theater till fucking midnight because of how long that movie was and how stupid it was. Yeah, this year so far, that goes to Poor Things. Poor Things would be the worst theater experience I've had this year because I thought also that movie sucked, and because, yeah, and also because all that movie is, and somehow that gets Oscars for some weird reason. It's just pretty much. I'm surprised. I don't get how Emma Stone won an Oscar for jerking off with an apple, wearing a diaper, making a fool of herself, and obsessing about jerking off other people after she does that, and then pretty much gets banged, and then pretty much gets gangbanged for almost 20 fucking minutes. And apparently that was Oscar worthy, and it got a pass. Okay, Junebug Films. The worst theater experience for you is Avatar. Yeah. I'd say Poor Things is probably the American Creepy of this era so far. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, Poor Things the American Creepy of this era. Like, when yeah, honestly, Junebug Films, when I saw Poor Things in the theater and I saw that, and I pretty much saw the sexy montage, I almost threw up. I was just disgusted. I was so disgusted in the theater watching that film. That's not the only reason I hate it. There's plenty of reasons I also hate it as well. The characters aren't great. Nobody's really likable. Yeah, you have Mark Ruffalo, who I also don't like. Just, yeah, it was probably one of his worst performances yet. The goofy accent, trying to sound all French and yelling like an idiot. Yeah, I don't understand how that movie got a fucking pass. And yet the Iron Claw gets like 0 awards. The Iron Claw should have got all of Poor Things success. Iron Claw was a movie that had great emotions. It really gave you the feels. It was depressing, but it wasn't like overly depressing funeral movie. It was more of a movie. Like, it was based off a true story, so of course that had a reason to be depressing. It was based off a real story of a real person. Zac Efron gave a phenomenal performance. Somehow he doesn't get and the saddest thing is, he doesn't even get jack shit at the Oscars. He should have got an Oscar for that performance. That's his best performance yet. Like, that movie's proof that guy can act really well. Yeah, the Iron Claw. It sucks how Poor Things gets Oscar recognition, but the Iron Claw doesn't get jack shit. Then again, the Oscars are, once again, I've said the Oscars are a fucking joke because also American Creepy got Oscar recognition, and Green Mile didn't win Best Picture, which it should have. But anyway, now we're on to July 4th, the very final bit of the story. And now we're seeing David a little bit drunk. Sorry, I got too caught up in ranting about Poor Things. I don't know why I should have. A part of me does want to rant. A part of me does want to make a rant about it, but also never really see it again because I didn't really like it. But it'd be fun to destroy. That'd be the one good outcome of it, destroying it like it deserves. All right, now we're at the very end of the. We're pretty much at the final bit of the story. Yeah, and now the Hillers are back at the base. Ugh. Yeah. Put this beer can on top of the ship. Oh, which is worse, Poor Things or Challengers? I think Poor Things, because at least Poor Things, because Challengers was just a shitty Gen Z movie. At least Challengers at least did not have 20 minutes of our female lead getting banged up the ass for 30 fucking minutes. I'll admit that. Unlike Poor Things, which just feels like a Pornhub thing, Challengers is at least a movie. It's just a bad movie at best. That's all. And it's not all artsy fartsy, A24 pretentious. Even if it has some shitty dialogue. So I think I'd rather be forced to sit through Challengers any day. Although, knowing the Oscars, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly. No. Yes, definitely his second best performance. Honestly, that was yeah, honestly that's exactly why I don't like that's exactly why I almost barfed in the theater watching Poor Things. I almost had to walk out. I almost had to walk out and calm myself down for a few minutes. I know some people are gonna say, but it's only a movie, Don. I know it's just a movie. I'm allowed to be uncomfortable at things I don't like seeing. Like, I know I got a reply about that when I commented how I felt about the baby scene at the end of Mother from Darren Aronofsky. I almost had a panic attack watching that in the theater, and I got a reply about that. So I'm allowed to be uncomfortable at certain stuff in a movie I don't want to see. Yeah, now they're testing out that ship they're building. Yeah, yeah, I'm planning to see Maxine. Yeah, I'm planning to see Maxine. I might not be able to see it till next. Might not be able to see it till Probably might not be able to see it till Monday. Sadly, because like for one, I'm going to a buddy's house tomorrow. Then Saturday, I'm going to the beach because it's supposed to be really hot this weekend. Sunday, I don't know what's going on. Yes, you should check out the previous two movies. X was good. Pearl, I think, is even better. Pearl, I think, is the best of the movie series so far. But watch both of them. But honestly, you should watch Pearl first and then watch X. Oh, Secretary's about to get fired. Secretary's about to get fired. Yeah, a bit. Yes! Fire this piece of shit. Yay! And I hope after this secretary. Yeah. Yeah, you're fired. Beat it. Yeah. Beat it, you piece of shit. And honestly, I hope after this movie, I hope the Secretary of State got sued by all those survivors. And he was denied and it got flagged as a do not hire for any like political thing. And got flagged as a do not hire. And his reputation got destroyed. I can bet you that's what happened after the events of this film. that he lost his reputation and pretty much, and he probably got sued by a shitload of people. Serves him right for being a great piece of shit. Well, check out the Independence Day sequel books. They'll seem better than the sequel movie. Alright. And movie animated franchise is better. Madagascar, Despicable Me. Well, I guess Madagascar. I mean, because I guess at least Madagascar had a reason to have sequels. Because, well, the first movie ends with them still stuck on the island. Because the penguins say the boat's out of gas. So yeah, of course you gotta have sequels to that movie. But technically speaking, Despicable Me had a better second entry. So I don't know which one I like better. Madagascar Escape to Africa I think sucks. Madagascar 3 I think is good. 1 and 3 I think are good. Not some of DreamWorks' best films, but that the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, Slimier. Meant to say similar or slimier? I wouldn't say it's similar. I don't really think the trilogies are similar because, well, here's the thing. With the Matrix trilogy, you have one standalone story. Because, well, okay, here's the thing with the Matrix trilogy. Matrix has one first movie, which is a standalone story. They have the 2 sequels, which are one big story. Reloaded ends with it to be concluded. Whereas pretty much when you have the Pirates trilogy, in the Pirates trilogy right there, like, Demon's Chest ends on a cliffhanger, but it doesn't end with it to be concluded, and it does kind of feel like, so it still somewhat does feel like a separate story, while, and honestly, I think, like, but when it comes to the which trilogy I like better, I think I'd have to say the Pirates one. Because I think Pirates 2 and 3 are somewhat better sequels than Reloaded Revolutions. I like both trilogies, but I think Demon's Chest and A World's End are the best of the sea. Or easily better. Well, not right now. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. Uh, and now we're at President Whitmore's speech. His iconic speech. Yes. It's, yeah, longer be. The day, world. Mm-hmm. Our Independence Day. Yeah. Woo! Now that is one brave leader. Sorry guys, I know what happened. Sorry guys, I know what happened like while I was gone up there. Him and Jasmine got married, and now he's officially Dylan's dad. Yeah, it was the wedding scene that happened. Yeah, now him and David are gonna fly up there with that army, go up to that ship. Yeah, I wish our president was Whitmore. I mean, I wish the president was Whitmore. Yeah, I like how David's father gives the two of them the cigars for their victory celebration thing. There they go. Kind of like Hal 9000. There's Russell, the picture of his family. I mean, the picture of his kids. So he knows what to fight for. The world and so his children can live in a new world. Yeah, and they're finally so happy for him. But yeah, what I was saying earlier. Which trilogy was better? Pirates is easily the better one. The better trilogy. I can say that. Because A World's End did have A World's End was a better third entry than Revolutions. But I think they're both. But I think they're both good. I don't care what people say about the Matrix sequels. The Matrix only needed to be one movie. No, it didn't. No, I disagree with that. I think the Matrix actually needed sequels because they needed to clear off unanswered questions that the first one still left. And no, like the Matrix would not get just destroyed just because of that scene at the end. No, the Matrix would not get destroyed just because of that. Like no, the Matrix was still going to be active. They still needed to destroy the machines. They still need to end that war, and we still need to see Zion. And that was just one variant of Smith that Neo destroyed. So, yeah, we needed sequels. We could have had better I mean, we could have had somewhat better sequels, but whether people like it or not, they're still canon, and some people need to accept that. Regardless if you like the sequels or not, they're still canon. They're still part of the story. You still kind of have to watch them. Yeah, it may suck, but it's true. Wachowski's had good reasons to make sequels. Even if they could have been written better. But Pirates is the better one. Yeah, they're similar because both trilogies got fucked over by a shitty fourth film. On Stranger Tides was just mediocre bad. Them and Tell Tales was viciously bad. Like at World's End ends with like Jack lost the pearl, yeah, but except this time he knew Barbossa would betray him, so he steals the map from him before while they're at while they're at land. Jack steals the map before Barbossa ditches him. This time he knows Barbossa's gonna betray him again, and he's more prepared this time. And then Barbossa realizes that Jack figured him out quick. And then Jack now has the Found a Youth map. He didn't get the Flying Dutchman because he sacrificed the opportunity to save Will Turner. Yeah, which is to show that his character's was not selfish and actually has a heart. And it's not as much of yeah, it is. And yeah, like so he decides to let Will Turner have his dreams so that he could live and and that he could be saved. Right there, and but now that Jack has the Fountain of Youth map, he has a new way to immortality. He's back on his dinghy, but the difference is he now has a new way to immortality, and he's gonna sail there, and he's probably gonna go live on that Fountain of Youth island. That was a good way to end it. But Disney wants to make more money, so they made 4 and 5, and they both suck. Now back to seeing this final battle. I've only seen Hellraiser 1 and 2. There we go. Well, this is the first Pixar movie I remember seeing in theaters with my pop. At what is now Hollywood 3 Cinemas was a place called Harris Road Cinemas. I think it was around like the very last week of school that year because summer was beginning. And both went to that theater to watch Finding Nemo. First Pixar film I remember seeing in theaters. Don't be surprised if Finding Nemo 3 ends up being Alien 3 the franchise. Oh, great. I better not hope Pixar starts killing off their main characters now. It better not do that. Oh, yeah, they're inside the ship now. And the aliens are seeing them. Oh boy. Oh, they're shutting down the power windows now, so the aliens can't see them. Oh my god. Oh man. You know, Diameltis sends paid requests to Fabio. I'm surprised he hasn't sent one to Rambo Ref for life yet to check. Well, to be fair, Rambo Ref has checked out like most of the pay requested stuff that DML sent Fabio. So it'd probably be a pointless idea, but he's got he should send Fabio once for the Firefly Family trilogy. Is one. He should send him one for Craptivity. He needs to rip Craptivity. Fabio needs to rip Craptivity apart. That would be legendary. Or, okay, maybe I don't know if he did or did not review the Firefly trilogy. Like, yes, Darth Prime. I'm pretty familiar with the original plan for Toy Story, where Woody was going to be an asshole. Yeah, where Woody was going to be an asshole that was not likable to sympathize with. Pixar saw people would hate it, so they reshot the whole thing. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with the original cut of Toy Story. I'm glad Pixar I'm glad Pixar chose not to release that and actually reshot the whole movie to make it actually good. And make Woody likable while still somewhat jealous. But not too much of an asshole. Whereas the original version, like Woody pushes Buzz out of the window on purpose. The version we get instead, Woody just tried to hide Buzz. Woody just tried to hide Buzz in the version we saw. So that Woody could go to Pizza Planet instead. Like, he never intended to knock Buzz out of the window. He was just gonna hide him under the desk. But still keep him in the house until he got home. But then an accidental mishap caused Buzz to fall out the window instead. Yeah. But Woody had no intention of murdering him. Because even if he was jealous of Buzz getting more attention than he was, like, he definitely was. He was just trying to hide Buzz. Thank God they changed that. Oh man. I think the original cut probably got destroyed. Like we saw a glimpse of the window scene, but I think the rest of the original cut got destroyed though. Because they didn't want to release it. There we go. Yeah, trying to get out. Uh-oh. Oh dear, they're stuck. Oh, go. Go, get out of there. There's more mini fighters coming for you guys. Yeah, quick, get out of there. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Not wrong. How about that? Boy. Oh dear. Hmm. Probably. Definitely. It definitely seems like a worse idea than those. I mean, those two follow-ups are pretty bad as well, but that script seems atrocious. Oh. No. Yeah, dang. Those stakes are getting worse. Oh, there goes one pilot. Oh dear. Hey, hurry up. Uh, here comes Russell. Russell here to save the day. Here comes one of my favorite sacrifices in movie history. And there's his son, like, astonished. Surprised and astonished just listening to that whole broadcast. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Stakes are getting. Oh boy, stakes are getting really complicated with this. But Russell makes this sacrifice so his kids can all be safe and they can live and then they can grow as children can grow up and like live their lives. So here we go. Right, you alien assholes. Words of my generation. Up yours. Yeah, like here we are. Yeah. I'll save Ryan Johnson joke till after the scene. I want to watch the scene first. All right, all right. Yes. Oh, woot! Die destroying that ship. And I love that music, that triumph music that plays. Apparently, yeah, the original ending, apparently nobody liked it. So they changed it to him flying like the jets they're flying in the sea instead. was much more heroic that way. And I'm glad they did that. And I like his son's reaction, like, and his son is so proud of him right there, like, right there. There goes that ship. Just love this moment. Oh, okay, now for a Rian Johnson joke. Imagine if Rian Johnson directed this scene. Like what they did with The Last Jedi, when Finn was gonna make that sacrifice. Remember when Rose fucked that up? Crashed into a ship and let everyone die? That's how it probably would have went if Rian Johnson did this movie. If Rian Johnson remade this movie, he probably would have made it go like that. Now we're back to Steven and David. Like, they're worried they're not gonna get out. Now, like, they probably think they're gonna die in that ship. So I think, like, so they're yeah, they're pretty much just having those cigars now while they still can before they end up being exterminated. But we know they're gonna get out. We know they're gonna escape, and they're gonna win. You know, all seems lost for now. Yeah, exactly, Darth Prime. It's exactly how it would have went. Yeah, getting the aliens' attention. They're pretty much waiting for the alien. Like, this alien they're seeing right here, why can't this be the alien queen? Why can't this be the queen instead? I'm just gonna pretend this is the queen. The laughing skull. See ya, bitch. Bye, bitch. Yeah. There goes. Oh. Yeah, get them out of here right now. That's more important. Go. Yeah. Uh oh. Go. Alright, hurry up. Get out of there. Hurry up. Get out of there. Uh oh. Go, 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 go. Go. Yeah, get out of there. Oh. And there goes those mini starfighters. And they've managed to escape. And there's one alien left. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Yep. And there goes the mothership. Yes, I'm pretending it's the mothership. There's no resurgence. Okay, it's the mothership. That's the mothership getting destroyed. All the aliens are dead. Right there. And now we get this epic celebration. You know, You know something, guys? Another thing about Disney Star Wars, like Rise of Skywalker ripped off this celebration. They literally copied this celebration right here. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker literally copied this whole thing. Like the, when you saw their planets, you saw the Ewoks. Like they ripped this whole celebration off. Like unlike that celebration, the celebration of Penn State's beautifully well earned. You feel like cheering with these people. You feel like celebrating these characters that save the day. You feel like cheering with these citizens. The aliens are dead right here. Like this moment feels really earned. You actually feel like you're with all these characters. Right there. Um, no. Oh, yeah. That too, like, yeah, the special edition scene, like, in Return of the Jedi, I wish that was part of the theatrical cut. Like, to be fair, I like the special edition celebration better than the theatrical celebration of Return of the Jedi. And there they are, guys. Stephen Hiller, David walking out of that, yeah, just walking out of that ship triumphantly, survived. They're being embraced by their wives. Like their wives are coming up to embrace them. Now, yeah, they're they're being hugged by their families now. Like right there, they're being congratulated by President Whitmore, the sergeants. They're being saluted by Whitmore. Yeah, see right here, like this is a perfect way. Last scene to end the movie right here, like. Yeah, and Whitmore and David are finally reconciling. They're being friends again. Right here. Yeah, like he says not bad. Like yeah, like now him and Whitmore on good terms again. Right there. And you get this funny moment where David's father is seeing him smoke the cigars like Liz is healthy, and he's just happily smiling at him. And they're observing that destroyed ship. And you get this final bit of dialogue. Happy 4th of July, Daddy. Same to you, Munchkin. Did I promise you fireworks? Yeah, see, this is perfect last bit of dialogue to close this story off. Yeah, I love that last line. Did I promise you fireworks? Great way to close that off. This was a night, this last shot, them seeing the destroyed ship. Nice way to end the story. It's a beautiful book closest story, but no. 20 years later, we're gonna make a shitty sequel. We're gonna make their kids the main characters, and we're gonna make them bratty manshort that act like teenagers who steal their mom's credit card. One of them being played by Jesse Usher in a shitty performance. It was like, Liam Hemsworth, you suck. I'm better than you. Like, and they're gonna make President Whitmore pretty much this hobo loser who dies a shitty sacrifice on like Russell, and his sacrifice is pointless because the Alien Queen doesn't die from it. Brent Spiner comes back apparently somehow, and is in a coma. Apparently was in a coma from being choked, which should not have happened. And hey, guess what, guys? The way the movie ends, we're setting up a third film that you're not gonna get because the Penn State Resurgence actually bombed because nobody wanted to go watch it. Now, but anyway, that's the end of Independence Day, guys. This right here, a perfect one and done film, perfect classic. And I love this end credits music. This is one of my favorite end credits songs. Right here. Like, yeah, I know, like, I know like it's kind of like, I know it's kind of like the end credits are happening right now, but I like listening to these first bit of end credits. Oh, here comes my cat. Just as like the stream is about to end. Like, yeah. Still a phenomenal movie as always. One I love watching, one I love watching all the time. But yeah, that's the end of Independence Day, guys. And, well, okay. It's 8:20 p.m. I gotta end this. I gotta eject this now because, well, I gotta clean my popcorn dish, and then I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Then go to sleep, and then like get ready for bed because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta be up and ready for work tomorrow and stuff. Yeah, that was awesome. That was very epic. This was a fun live stream. Yeah, so let's see. I gotta figure out how to. Like how to close. I have to figure out how to close this thing off, but. But yeah, but anyway, guys. That'll be it for this live stream. Thank you all for watching. And if you like to want to see more, then don't forget to like and subscribe to Don G. Corleone.